Hey guys, what's up? Here I have a battle against YoungCezar1, and he's a pretty cool dude, a pretty cool YouTuber. He just hit 50 subscribers, so you guys should go check him out. And kind of messing with my quality, so yeah, I don't know. Tell me if you like it or not. Anyway, he leads up with a shedinja, and I lead up with my Jirachi because I decided to use my rain dance team. And right when I see the shedinja, I'm like, oh, it's game over. And then he has a sunny day. I'm like, okay, I definitely lost this no matter what. So I go for the ancient power, not over predicting, even though I knew he was going to switch out. But he goes into this Hitmontop, and I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? A Hitmontop, the only two types that I have that could hit a shedinja. Hitmontop can't just kill it with priority Mach Punch. So this isn't looking really good for me. I go into Zapdos, and then I switch into Amistar, predicting to switch into shedinja, but he goes into a Dragonite. The sun is still going up, and I stay in because I have like 120 something base defense. So I figured I could live an Earthquake or something like that, and I go for the ancient power, hoping to KO, but his Dragonite is a bulky Dragonite, hence why he didn't kill me with Earthquake, and he lives. And you guys are probably asking, why didn't you Ice Beam? I would think that he has the Yachi Berry, and that's exactly what he had as an item, so yeah. Here I go into Caesar, and I predict to switch into shedinja, so I go into Kabutops, and that is really bad for me. And then I go back into Caesar just to Bullet Punch. I don't know why. Oh, to resist the extreme speed and then Bullet Punch, but unfortunately he doesn't do that, and now I go for the Bullet Punch, and he goes into a Zapdos. I'm like, okay, come on, how gay can this get? Although I know Kabutops can pretty much sweep the rest of the team once I get rid of that shedinja, but Kabutops is going to have to be able to be burned in order to get rid of that shedinja, unless I get some nice hacks, but hopefully that will happen. But you know, that's all I can hope for right now. And here I go for the Thunder because I didn't want to set up my rain just yet, and yeah, and I knew Heat Wave was going to kill me either way, even if I set up my rain, and I just wanted to get some para hacks on that Zapdos, but unfortunately I don't get the 60% chance to paralyze him. And here I go into Yuxi, who doesn't have pressure no more because I'm cool. And he goes into shedinja, and I go for the Light Screen. I'm like, come on, stop it with the shedinja. And I go for the reflect. He goes for an YoungCezar. The reason why I reflected there was because I'm pro. And he continues to he switches out here, and he goes into a Milotic. I have my double screens up, so I want to get up a Sword Stance, and I know my Milotic generally doesn't run HP Grass, and he said he thought he ran that, and thank God he didn't. He runs HP Electric, and I lived that rather nicely, and yeah, go near. And here I Stone Edge because it's the strongest move I have, and I miss it on the Dragonite, and I would have been really pissed if we went into shedinja and the Stone Edge would have like missed. And here I go for the Waterfall because I know I'm not gonna miss, and yeah, I know it's gonna kill that Dragonite. But unfortunately my Reflex wears off, and he goes into a shedinja now, and I go for the Stone Edge, and I miss, which was so gay, and he didn't miss his Will-O-Wisp. I'm like, are you serious? Come on. Like, he's getting all his hacks while using a shedinja with Sunny Day against a Rain Dance team. That makes that Pokemon is so logical. It balances out so much, I swear to God. Anyway, so here he Swords Dance while I Stone Edge and break his Sash. And Kabutops isn't going to be able to sweep because he still has that Hitmonchan, and I don't run the Aqua Jet on this Kabutops because I run the Swords Dance. So yeah, this is really looking bad for me because he's going to go into Hitmontop, and he's going to Fake Out. I figured I could live a Fake Out rather nicely, but he gets a critical hit, and I'm like, okay, what's the point? I'm just going to stay in, forget to switch into Zapdos, or Yuxi, sorry. And that's exactly what I do. I'm like, forget it, and he gets some Life Orb damage, and I go into Yuxi to set up my screens, my Light Screen first, my Reflect first, pardon me, and then I set up my Light Screen on and switch to my Milotic, and then here I'm going to go for the Rain Dance, even though I know he's going to go for a Surf, because I know the Surf's not going to kill me even with the Rain Boost. I had the Light Screen up, and then I Memento. And the reason why I carry Memento on this is so it supports the Kabutops, so yeah, that's why. And the rain continues to fall, and I go into Zapdos, and I know I can kill with a Thunder, so I go for the Thunder. Unfortunately, it goes into a Hitmontop, and thank God that thing is dead because no priority. And it's looking pretty good here. even though it's like 3-2, and all I have is Zapdos and a Caesar, and he has the Zapdos, and I was so sure that a Thunder would be able to kill. I actually ran some damage calculations, and there was a certain % chance of me killing depending on his EV spreads. He said it was a defensive, so I'm guessing it was a smoking set. That's what I ran, and I think I had like if I just gotten a few more damage in, I would have killed that Zapdos, and it would have saved me a shitload of trouble. So here, I knew he was going to switch a Roost or something like that, but I don't know why I didn't Roost. I went for Thunder instead, and that is really unfortunate for me. So that Milotic goes down, and he's going to go into his last Pokemon, which is going to benefit from my rain, fucking Starmie, and I'm going to switch out, particularly the Ice Beam. And Caesar takes it rather nicely, but unfortunately he's a Life Orb Starmie. If he was Choice Specs or Scarf, I actually would have won this game, but he hits the Hydro Pump, and I don't get my U-turn off and kill the Starmie. So all he has to do is Ice Beam my Zapdos for the win, because he's timid and he outspeeds my Zapdos. So good game, YoungCezar1. Guys, definitely go subscribe to him. His link is in the description, and I have my holiday special coming up next with Hades, so be checking that out. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and